No. Y'all heard that?
Yes.
No, I was testing the screen recorder, making sure it worked right.
Okay, so you recorded by playing the...
We used to record games way back in the day.
Yep.
Feels like forever ago.
Wait. Okay, nope. What? I don't know what those numbers that Nate put over his character sheet are, but they don't quite work. Oh, maybe that's just like 35 is his max health there, 25 is his max for the yellow, and 14 is his max for the red. Tokens won't see too much use, but I may just have people arrange their tokens.
Yeah.
As far as like initiative goes. So like we'll maybe say like the left side of it is people who haven't acted yet, and the right side is people who have. Because I don't think the initiative tracker here is really built all that well to deal with it.
I suppose I will go do that.
Yeah, I've got this session set up where it'll either be one session or it can be split into two relatively easily if we run into technical difficulties.
Or I could just jack one from a different game.
That's better. Also, Catherine got a new headset like mine today.
Okay, so that'll be real helpful for the Friday game.
Interesting.
We already tested it, and as long as I talk like this, then I shouldn't reverberate through her microphone.
I mean, how often do you actually talk that quiet, though?
I can pay attention to what I'm doing.
But why is it bad to have Mom go into the back room for this?
The further away she is from the router, the slower her computer slows down.
I mean, I'm kind of impressed
that did
with
not
how,
work. I was trying to see if I could upload the character creation PDF to Roll20. I don't think even if it weren't freaking huge, that would work.
What?
If we're honest.
Uploading the character creation PDF.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think it's doable.
I really thought that it wasn't going to be able to run this program
maybe turn
at all.
a couple key pages into JPEGs and then upload them. But I haven't done that yet.
But it proved me wrong.
And congestion.
Do I have no drawing tools on this? Oh, that's right. I had to wipe this piece of junk not that long ago.
So did y'all hear that the president wants us all to go back to work in a week?
Yep.
I mean, he's a moron, so sure. Oh, neat. He's got my character sheet on here.
I mean, if they couldn't impeach him for the various crimes, could they at least impeach him for being that stupid? Trouble is...
Stupid is not a crime.
I mean, it is
impeachable, though.
Which, in all fairness, if he catches this thing by itself is not a huge deal, but it is the equivalent of somebody going,
impeached for being
"Oh, hey, can you survive a horrible case of pneumonia?" Yes, then you're fine. No.
Well, technically, it would be incompetent rather than just stupid,
here's pneumonia.
They kind of go hand in hand.
I know there are people who've been talking about trying to use his mental condition as an impeachable offense, and it never went.
Well, that's a separate article. Yeah, that's a separate article that doesn't really apply to this.
I think he has a state of being which is stupid.
There are people who think he honestly has like some age-related disease in his brain.
Certainly possible with how he does.
How
he acts with things and basically just.
Did you add that?
How to add what?
Well, how if you look at him talking, his stuff doesn't flow very well.
This thing.
Like it doesn't necessarily follow from minute to minute what he said versus
thing to look
relative to what he said before. He has very generic responses that he says to everything, It's like he's not even necessarily aware of what the person is asking him.
I mean, I also didn't put one in, so...
Leela, are you asking how I turned my guy into a round token?
No, I'm asking how you got your token at all.
Now, wait, is Leela actually talking
Because
on
I
mic?
know
I
in
can't hear
theory
her.
how to do it.
Wait,
But it
Yeah,
doesn't...
Leela's talking.
Oh, hold on. No? Okay.
Can you hear her? That's definitely going to be an issue.
What's
Let's see.
wrong?
Hello, hello. I'm not
Evan,
whispering
can you
to
not hear Evan?
No, I can't hear Evan. Evan's thing hasn't moved on my end.
Evan, she says that your picture is still.
It's not even
Odd.
it's not even like a camera view. It's
Let's
just
see here.
that blue fragmenty.
Okay,
Deal.
removing camera to see if
Oh,
audio...
it's doing something.
Can you
It
hear
says
me?
it's paused.
Can you hear him yet?
Set a timer for 8 minutes, please.
He's not talking yet. I think
No,
he's
I was
reconnecting.
Oh, okay. I'll go and
I was gonna
reconnect.
say,
I
see
just
the
turned
little
off the
pause
camera.
sign. Wonder if it'd be better
in
if
case
I
it was
put
a
my
bandwidth
headset
issue.
on. Oh, look, I see you now. Hello, Evan. I can't hear you.
Evan, try talking. Nope.
Oh God, you're so quiet.
I think your microphone switched to a different microphone.
Oh, is it not? Is it not? Hold on, that's probably. I'm betting it's set to the.
Oh my God, it's so
You'll
quiet.
figure it out.
Let's see if this helps any. Oh my God.
He's quiet on my end too, so it's not you. It's his transmission.
How's this?
That's much better.
Better.
Okay, so it was still coming out of the computer mic, and for some reason when I'm wearing the headset, the computer mic is much more muted.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe it's a disagreement between the software and the computer as to what should be miking things.
Probably so.
So they both still sort of worked.
I don't know if... Did that even connect to the headset?
You've got a whole spooky
Yeah,
thing
is it-
going, darkness in there.
Ooh. I told Jay I can open a window. Look, window. Okay, goodbye.
Ah.
That's really
Leela's
bright.
house is
I'm
haunted.
gonna... I mean, theoretically, maybe yes. Probably no.
Haunted by a billion dead rats in the walls.
I mean, not that many. Why is it not
What's wrong?
computer? I told you to connect to the headset. Stop
Yeah, it
being
may not
an
default to the right thing.
absolute garbage. What?
Yeah, it may not default to the right thing within the software.
Leela, if you're having if it's giving you trouble, you can always turn off the video input and output and only hear our voices. When I was running the Friday game, I had to do that because of so many people at one time.
Oh, no, I'm not having problems. I'm trying to connect it to my Bluetooth to my headset so it stops reverbing out of the speakers. Because my computer is so old that even though it's working fairly well, the speakers are giving me reverb back instead of just regular audio.
Right.
So I'm going to tie it to my headset.
Yeah, so you will need to, once you've got your headset connected, click on the gear and change your settings within Roll20.
Quick question for everybody. How's everyone's point of view of putting sugar in grits?
Not a fan. I'd put salt, but not sugar.
Why would you put sugar in grits?
Catherine posted that question, and everyone pretty much asked the same question that you did, Leela, along with things like, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life, and da-da-da. Catherine's trying to come back and say, look, people have their personal preferences. Like, no. This is wrong.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
What is
What else are you putting in the grits? Are you just putting sugar?
sugar in
Because
bread?
if you are, you have a problem.
I mean, it works.
She's asking, are you putting anything else with the sugar?
I don't do it.
I know you don't do it. We're talking about the people you're trying to defend that say they have a right to their opinion.
I'm just saying, everyone has a right to their opinion.
No, they don't.
They do. Yes, they do.
No.
Yes.
Not when their opinions are morally wrong.
wrong. This is my opinion.
Look, you can have
mean,
an
if they
opinion
wanna get
that murder
diabetes,
is good. It's not.
That's not the same thing as having.
Leela has an opinion that murder is okay. We constantly have to tell her that she's wrong.
But it's not the same thing as having sugar.
I am not wrong, especially if I don't get caught.
Circus toe looks funny, baby.
So I heard that
I
the
don't
canals of
feel
Venice
fine.
got really clean over the past couple of weeks.
Yep, less
So it might be,
less wake.
Stirring up the sediment or something.
Yep.
Oh, Nate says we're a little late. He's still cooking dinner.
Yep.
so the, noodles might be
Yeah, I saw it.
mushy because I left it on high for a little
Um,
These are on. One, two. You poor deranged creature. Come on.
which one?
My computer.
Okay.
Remove it. Alright, let's see. I need Bluetooth. Turn Bluetooth off. Turn Bluetooth on. Advanced. That's fine. Devices. Oh,
I have
come
a question.
on.
Who is this elvish-looking woman with, I think, a flute?
That is Nate.
Okay.
He apparently a really, really girly. I guess he went with anime Asian guy instead of just Asian guy.
Mm. Da, 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 da.
Oh, one
Stop
thing.
it.
Oh, waiting for Nate to get here. You guys could be thinking about. You
Remove.
guys do need a team name. What are you going to call yourselves as superheroes as a group?
Oh my goodness.
No, that's a terrible name.
No, I'm arguing with my computer. It's fine.
We should call ourselves the Champions.
No, that's dumb and boring.
Well, you could instead make a different Queen song if you're not going to be the champions.
No, we should name it after a Prince song. Purple Rain. Oh my gosh, why did you do that, computer? Why? Why are you so upset with me?
Think about that. If there's a way to make the background invisible on these things.
It depends on the type of picture you get. There's some with the backgrounds that are automatically invisible.
Oh my goodness, alright.
Oh well, he's not going to be around super long anyway.
I can't. My headset can't discover you, you absolute piece of trash.
That one looks really bigger.
StarTech's water
Ooh, it's tiny
repellent
too.
suits.
They go real
The
small.
all-new Subaru Outback.
Water.
Hey, quick question. Are y'all hearing every sound my computer's putting out? Like, right now I was about to start
Yes.
watching a YouTube video on Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender 2020. How clear is it coming through because it's reverberating through the microphone, or because the computer's transmitting the sound?
I think I'm hearing a little bit through the microphone.
All right.
Like I heard that timer go off real clearly, but I can only barely hear what's coming from your.
Earth. Fire. Air.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. This is going to be my new Avatar: The Last Airbender Netflix video. Brian Kenyetzko was doing a bunch of updates about the series and why things are taking so long, so we'll break it all down. There's a bunch of big stuff happening behind the scenes. He did tease some really cool stuff coming up. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get all the videos. I'll think of some fun Avatar: The Last Airbender themed giveaway to do when they start actually rolling.
So,
the
Leela, are you
I'll just break this down top
are you
7
still
style,
considered
starting with
essential,
number
or are you
7.
actually
The
being
Avatar: The
locked
Last
down
Airbender
starting
Netflix
today?
series has been delayed way.
We're not closing.
Ah. Huh.
You know that New
We
York
are considered.
was
We're in the.
not the governor of New York didn't like how many people he saw out on the streets, so he said they're going to start imposing civil fines.
Yeah, well, that's all well and good. We fall in the same category as
Grocery stores.
Yep.
Huh. I wasn't sure whether you would be or not.
Yep.
I may actually have to close down as far as work goes for this because we have an order from LDH to stop seeing patients in their homes, unless necessary. My bosses are currently trying to figure out how LDH is defining necessary.
Hang on, so that means you can't even do telehealth?
Well, the trouble is, I can do my job via telehealth, but the actual technicians that I supervise cannot. It is not practical. So they still would have to go into homes. So in which case, the question is whether it's enough that they're considered necessary.
Ugh.
If I were to ask the president, I would say no. Because I'm pretty sure the president.
Why would you ask him about anything?
I mean, that's fair.
We are recording this for posterity, so do remember I am generally cynical, but I also think Trump is a raging moron.
He's a fucking child in a Cheeto costume.
Yeah. No, don't say that about children. That's not fair to compare
Cheetos.
him to them.
Cheetos are delicious.
Yeah. Do not lick Trump. I don't know what would happen.
You might get brain damage.
Following Trump on Twitter.
It's actually something I kind of worry about because
I'm so upset.
Well, no, just generally since my dad has dementia, and both of his sisters are apparently fairly big Trump supporters. One of them was really annoying, and I told her, look, next time she starts ranting to you about Trump, give it to me. She won't speak to us for quite a while. Because I'll just start off with, concentration camps are bad, right? Okay, we agree there, so you can't like Trump. But no, they're places where people are imprisoned because of their ethnic origin in unsanitary, cramped conditions. That is a concentration camp. I doubled up there for some reason. Not too loud, I guess.
I was talking to my mom the other night, and it was. I would start to make a point, and then she'd be like, "Oh, let's talk about something else." And I was like,
"It's once you make a bad decision, there's a tendency to double down on it." The problem is we're at about 256 down at this point, so the space between where they are and reality is way off.
Yeah. Yeah, they were talking about how much money they had made in the stock market since Trump became president. Gone. Yeah, they were like, "Oh yeah, we lost that." Da, 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 da. I was like, "Okay." I never honestly expected to see that money anyway.
Oh.
Can you guys hear me through this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello. Oh, hell, I've got to pull up my thing. I have a wide variety of games for Wager Master to potentially put you up in. Although you guys could always come up with some other way to save Nightmist, but I haven't come up with anything. Because just reading the background about what happened to Nightmist during the Oblivion event. Which I'll wait till Nate's here to go into a bit more detail about that, though I think I touched on it a bit during the first game session.
It's a riddle.
Haha, I can see you again and hear you.
Oh, so you turned off your camera and then you could see us?
No, I didn't turn off my camera. I clicked out of it. I had to exit and restart it. I was trying to pair the wired headset, and the computer lost its ever-loving mind, because how dare I plug something into it.
You dare? You dare?
Yeah, I mean, the laptop is, what is it now? It's 12 years old? Yeah, it's 12 years old. So, I kind of have to play by its rules, not my own.
Mm-hmm. It is hard sometimes to find pictures of Sentinels characters that aren't like the main heroes and main villains.
How do I search for new devices? What? Come on, please. Nothing. Nada.
What?
Oh, that's so aggravating.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I'm still trying to get this to pair, and I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna let me pair the headset. Which, I mean, the mic itself and at least, like, everything else is working. So if that's the only issue I'm having, then I guess it's better than what it could be.
Let's see.
Nope.
And even DeviantArt does not have much Sentinels of the Multiverse stuff.
No.
Well, we'll have to fall back on other things. This wasn't an immediate thing. Like I was saying, that based on background, I think the minor villain Highbrow would be a good recurring nemesis, given that she was part of the same experiment that Champion was in on.
Evan, talk again.
Again. All right, okay, whatever feedback there was seems to have stopped now. Okay, here we are. Top 50 team building games.
Oof.
Don't worry, they won't be boring ones. Wager Master always comes up with a bit of a twist.
I just need this headset to pair. Oh, you're such a pain. I don't understand why it's not registering these as a Bluetooth device. It literally was working less than an hour ago.
Oh, I did discover, and I think it's the same mistake I made in the demo, minions work a little differently than I remembered. So minions actually get a die smaller if they make their save.
If they fail to save, they're just dead?
Yep. But I forgot they get smaller if they make it.
Not what I wanted.
Can y'all hear me?
Hey, Nate.
Yep.
Alright. Once the advertisement goes away.
Who is doing
That sounds like us.
Y'all loaded in, Nate?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll stop the music so I can talk. Ooh, you got your pictures overlay. We're like talking like, oh, you did super anime Asian pretty boy Asian guy.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
So-
have no idea how to bring a picture in. So yeah, that.
Okay,
that's-
if you can get a JPEG, it's actually pretty easy.
Okay.
You can just upload it pretty easily.
Yeah.
Well, clearly I got the. What the hell?
But one thing I did want to bring up as Nate's present too is you guys should be thinking about. You don't necessarily need one yet, but you're going to want a name for your super team.
My idea of the champions was thrown out.
I suggest they do a different Queen song. How about Bicycle Race?
Fat Bottom Girls.
Yep, I used to joke about that. So there was actually a series of video games that were named after Queen songs. There was Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen, Tactics Ogre, Let Us Cling Together. There were suggestions of what if they ever made another game, what would it be? So like you could have Ogre Battle, Fat Bottom Girls, or Ogre Battle, Bicycle Race. Ogre Battle in the Laps of the Gods actually would work pretty well. I have probably put way too much thought into this. I want another ogre battle game. Squeenix, please. You owned
Are
all
they
the
good?
questions. Yes, they were very good. I especially liked Ogre Battle 64.
I didn't realize it lasted that long.
Well, it was for the Nintendo 64. There were not 64 games in the Ogre Battle series. I would probably be satisfied with 64 games. But they did the original
I don't
Ogre
know.
Battle.
People aren't satisfied with Call of Duty.
Well, I mean, I don't think you get satisfied in the first place from that, from what I understand. That's the whole
Not
point.
wrong.
Well, you guys can think about that for a bit. The other thing is I'm going to go ahead and explain some of the background. So you guys, I guess if we're recording this, I should explain for people who will go and watch this later that this is the second session of the Sentinels of the Multiverse game I've been running, based off of the playtest stuff that is available to Kickstarter backers. They had their first session where they basically graduated to get licensed as heroes by impressing Mr. Fixer, and then they fought the evil Midnight Bomber, what bombs at midnight, as their first real supervillain to fight. Yeah, baby. He may have to recur just so I can do that voice more. Plus, he's delightfully insane. But the ongoing plot for the story is that after the Oblivion Crisis, which if you don't know what that is, just go read the Sentinels of the Multiverse wiki, which has ludicrous amounts of background information. But regardless of which, giant, big space monster destroyed lots of realities to the point that this reality, they managed to beat him, but a lot of heroes are now missing or dead. As sort of these guys being the next generation of heroes who are stepping up to replace them, they've been asked to actually also help out by maybe seeing if any of these people are still around somehow. And they decided to start by attempting to find out what happened to Nightmist and whether there's any way of fixing it. So what happened to Nightmist is during the Oblivion Crisis, she dispersed her essence. So Nightmist's big thing is that if she doesn't put forth effort, her body collapses into mist. She has to basically control herself to keep from turning into mist. Except instead, she intentionally disperses herself and breaks down the walls between realities to bring in extra heroes to help fight Oblivion. And basically, she's clouds of mist now. The realities are no longer connected to each other, but the bits of mist that made up her are still kind of around. The only advice that they've been given is that there's very few people that could even attempt to fix her. And in fact, the only person that probably has a good shot is the person whose mug you see there, Wager Master, who is sort of an impish but highly powerful being.
He existed before existence.
Yep. He is what is referred to in the Sentinels of the Multiverse terminology as a singular entity. Basically, he is the same across all realities. There is only one of him. But he exists in all those realities.
So he's like a fourth or fifth dimensional being, pushing
Yes,
through into
very
our
much so.
reality.
He is very much
He's a platonic
Picture-
construct.
yeah, kind of. I mean, he is very similar to Mr. Mephislic. A little less actively malevolent, but probably even more of a jerk. He just wants to play a game. Except in some cases, that game might be global thermonuclear war.
Terrible idea.
Oop, we seem to have dropped a Leela. Oh, there, the Leela returns!
Lily, you back?
Yeah.
Oh, okie dokie.
Oh, she's
So
no
the-
longer a talking dog.
Oh. But, so you've been given the suggestion of that Wager Master may be able to do something about it, although if you guys decide to go off on some completely different direction, I'll try and make up something as we go along.
No, I think Wager Master is our best course of action.
Agreed.
I mean, it's either that or Gloomweaver. And,
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
of those
those-
is a decidedly bad choice.
Yes, also
Gloomweaver is
given,
just evil.
yeah. Well, also
Trigon.
Gloomweaver was Nightmist's arch nemesis, so doubling up on that, he's not likely to. Also, Gloomweaver is actually sealed away. I'm not sure how much of that is public knowledge, but he is currently imprisoned in some fashion.
Fair
But
enough.
some sort of magic fashion. Giant glowing skull guy is somewhat difficult to put in the jail.
Especially when he can jump from host to host, essentially, I think.
Maybe? I don't remember if he could do that. He when he possessed Spite, that required him to actually be prepped in some fashion. And then the thing still kind of rotted away, and he kept having to basically grab more meat to fix his body.
Mm.
Yes, meat. Oh, now that makes me sad that we can't. There's no Texas de Brazil in the near future. Although they actually do pickup. It's surprisingly good, well-priced pickup too. You get $18 will get you a pound of steak.
That actually isn't bad at all.
Yeah, I know. That's
I didn't know they did pickup.
they do.
Also, a lot of places are starting to do pickup now.
Yeah, pickup anyway. Like a bunch of places are doing free delivery.
Times is.
Apparently, somewhere out there, there's a stripper bar that's doing delivery.
I mean, are they delivering the strippers too?
The strippers are doing the delivery.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I believe it was being called Boober.
Yeah.
Of course.
Alrighty. So first up, we've got an overcome, depending on to basically figure out how to find or contact Wager Master. I'm just going to make this an overcome, and I'm going to tell you will get bonuses or penalties depending on how good or stupid your idea for finding him is.
Crud.
Well, with my principles of the future, could I look into the future to a variant where we did find him?
I'll tell you what happens when you try that.
My head hurts.
Well, no, what you do is you get him holding up a sign that says "No peeking."
Fair enough. Let's see.
I'll let you guys flounder a bit before I give suggestions.
Right.
And you're welcome to ask questions about what is publicly known about him.
Alright. What if I use my presence? The fact that I am a legacy from the Long family.
Mm-hmm.
So using some of their knowledge or just contacts in general
Mm-hmm.
to
Oh.
try to contact him. Or at least
Okay.
to get a direction.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and roll that. That'll just be flat because that's a pretty good idea. Not nothing spectacular, but we'll just go with the flat roll. Which means I should probably pull up the roll table. 3. So I think that's either failure or succeed with a major twist. Let me pull up the little chart. I forgot that. I probably should have added the chart. Let's see.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't think about that the other day.
Give me a second, but I'm pretty certain that the 3 is fail or succeed with a major twist. So, which do you want to do?
What's the rest of the group think?
We need to get in touch with them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Fair enough.
I'm looking at my abilities, and I don't think there's a whole lot I can do here.
All right, then yes, I'll take a major twist. Since I wasn't acting on any of my principles, I imagine it would be your discretion on what that major twist is.
Yes, so hold on, let me see. Where is that table in here? Big file. Okay. Well, I found the boost hinder table, which I'm pretty sure it's the same level of stuff, basically. So, like a 0, you just fail. 1 to 3, you could succeed or fail with a major, or succeed with a major twist or fail. Then 4 to 7 is succeed with a minor twist. Oh wait, okay, no. Is 1 to 3 just failure? I'm going to search the document for overcome.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was just failure.
Let's see here.
I'm pretty sure it's I don't know, actually.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
All right, I got a little note that said, you've been disconnected. I was just double checking. How does the... Hello? Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can now.
Okay. As soon as you said that, it was like the perfect thing to say, perfect timing.
So what, it disconnected all of us, or I just got dropped?
I think it disconnected all of us, because before Jeffrey said that, I had the same message, and I was like, everyone seems to be moving.
But then, kapoosh.
So no, it is succeeds with a major twist.
All right. Well,
So you figure out, you do contacts via, like, your magical connections are like, you probably shouldn't be messing with this guy, but there's some very easy ways to get his attention because he is a noted, like, he craves attention. Like, during the Oblivion Crisis, he diverted a lot of the heroes because he didn't like that everybody was paying so much attention to Oblivion. So you figure out that by using magic to write want to play a game in giant letters visible from orbit, that he will show up.
Welcome back, Kalila.
What you didn't consider, which is the major twist, is that he shows up with some alacrity and at high velocity, and you take...
I'm still here.
Okay.
I just turned off video.
Okay. Yeah, you may need to, because if your connection or computer's not as good, you take 7 damage.
All right.
Well, I don't think it's actually my computer. I think I'm trying to do too many things at once. Because I was trying to look for a picture. So I think I was just being unkind to my really old computer.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
So...
This one I was 7.
So
Okay.
he is kind of looking at you guys. So someone wants to play a game?
Yeah, let's, I'd like to make a wager. Wager master.
Well, that is, in fact, what I am the master of. It's on all my stationery. He immediately holds up a bunch of monogrammed notebooks, seeming from nowhere.
So
So what are the stakes? What
we
do you
want Nightmist.
Oh, incidentally, at this point, he holds up a sign saying "No peeking" at a very specific or angle.
Oh, fair enough. We would like to bring Nightmist back together as a whole being.
Let me think about it. It pulls a blackboard from nowhere and starts making calculations. I can't actually do that. What I can do is give you something that will be able to gather up all the mist and reconstitute someone from it. It's hard to say whether her actual essence will end up making... It probably won't be the same person. I can't necessarily remake her soul. It might be her, it might be a baby, it might be a mist thing. Which is going to be the stakes for this. Because we'll play our game, best 2 out of 3. If you guys win, I will give you this handy-dandy mist vacuum. It clearly just looks like an ordinary Black & Decker
Shop vac
or hand vac.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay, so serious computer problems, but we will keep trucking along. And basically, if I win, I will go get the mist myself and make something out of it. Maybe I'll make a wager mistress. Or maybe yes.
Yes, I'll accept this bargain.
Alright. So you folks are a bunch of new heroes. So usually I like to test those bonds between the heroes. It's always so fun to see if we can get a betrayal or like something like the prisoner's dilemma. But you three don't know each other well enough yet. That doesn't work. If one of you betrays the other, it's not a big deal. And I don't
It's a big
deal
deal
with... not a big enough deal to me. Like, the Freedom 5 had been together for over a decade when I started messing with them.
I mean,
So what would you like to see?
Well, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to do something a little different. We are going to have some team-building exercises. If you guys show you can trust each other and do things well, then you will have won the bet. If you fail to trust each other or betray yourself in some fashion, I win. Deal?
All right.
fair.
Alrighty. So I think the first thing is trust falls. That is a staple of these sorts of like team building exercises. He's like holding up like some sort of weirdly generic like manual on how to do like team building. So alrighty, you'll each take turns falling backwards, and one of the others will have to catch them.
Okay.
So alrighty.
You know what? I initiated this. Maybe I should be the first.
Alright.
Trust my teammates.
So get ready. Are you ready to fall backwards?
Can you
Yep.
guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
No.
Haha.
I mean, isn't that the only appropriate answer to that?
Mm-hmm.
It keeps like freezing on the it's having a hard time for some reason. All of a sudden.
Do you need us to turn off our video? Or actually, you can turn off our video feeds on your end.
Yeah,
Can I?
if you go in the top right hand corner under my settings. You
Neat.
can scroll down and say, I want to receive from others, and just put voices.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing that, and it won't. Let me say, update settings.
Well, you set it to not broadcast video now.
All right,
Yeah.
I figured it out. We're good.
Alright, I think I only want to broadcast voice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see if that works. Oh my gosh.
Well, what happened?
The computer says it doesn't give a shit what I want to do. It's going to do what it wants to do.
I'm sorry, Leela. I can't let you do that.
I can still see Evan's video, and mine still has a pause on it.
Okay.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, so I set mine to only broadcast voice, so I don't know if my voice, if I'm no longer visible to you or not.
You're still visible to me.
I don't,
You gotta hit
I'm not-
reconnect to
don't
update
be
chat
visible to me.
settings.
I
Yeah,
told you I
okay.
didn't want to see anyone's video.
Okay, so there we go. I did not make a logo for myself, so
I think it's just using my profile picture from
It is.
the
Yeah.
actual D20 site.
Unless you change over to your character token, which is what I'm doing.
How do you do
I
that?
don't have
My
one of
profile's this.
Huh?
those. I don't think I have a character token for this game.
let's
Oh.
see. Oh, you do. It just doesn't have a picture.
Jeffrey, if you go to the very
Oh,
bottom
Jesus.
right,
Uh-huh.
you'll
do I
see
add a-
as.
How do I add a picture? I want to add a picture.
Bottom right in the settings.
I found it.
On the chat.
Magic.
Oh. Okay.
There you go.
I have to figure out what picture I want now. Just continue. I'm listening.
Okay.
It's
So
not
trust
like
falls.
knocking me out or anything anymore.
Let's do Trust Falls.
Yep.
Alrighty, so you're going to fall first. You guys are ready to catch him?
I will use my self-discipline to
Okay.
to fall properly.
Okay. So here is the twist, because of course Wager Master is not going to do a normal fair
Oh, of
game.
course not.
But
Is that you start to fall, and it's clear that space somehow loops around a couple times short of where they're going to catch you. So you are accelerating at... They're going to have to catch you at probably not quite terminal velocity, but pretty darn close to it.
Good lord.
Okay.
Wager Master won't usually kill people, but his games are not safe.
Well,
I
that's
would like
a no
to
die at
use
this point.
speed and fitness to catch him.
Okay. I'll allow that. That seems fine.
All right. So I need. All right. So
Would- before this, would I be able to use my? Would I be able to boost the party?
I tell you what. You can as you're falling, but you're going to have a -3 penalty because you're going so fast and it is not exactly a tenable circumstance.
Fair
I
enough.
forget, how is your boost power flavored?
It flavors all hero attacks and overcomes.
Well, no, I meant flavor. It's a...
Oh,
You forgot to
I
put your
see.
name in.
Basically.
Okay, so yeah, you're basically shouting out, a little to the left! Or something along those lines.
Well, let me roll and see if I tell y'all the right direction.
Hey, Evan, while he's getting that roll together, where are we doing this trust fall?
Wager Master basically just yanked you
That's
guys
fair.
into a separate dimension for it.
So we're not like near innocent people that could be hurt?
Not at the moment.
Damn it.
He doesn't know you well enough to be able to gauge how competent you are. He messes around with the like the Freedom 5 and the bigger name people just out in public. Because he at least wants them to have a chance to keep civilian casualties from happening.
Right.
So he's kind of weird in that he, in a lot of ways, bends the rules, but he has a sense of fair play.
All right. Well,
So, I got a 1. I think that's a +1.
Oh, okay, yeah, for that's for your boosting. So yeah, that will.
all right. So I need to add a +1.
A smidge to the left.
Yeah, so you get a +1.
Actually, 5 feet to the left.
Yeah, that is good. That 1 was for that and not for the actual roll.
Well, it was a -3.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can't. Ready. So
All right. Then.
roll.
And let's see. +1.
Okay. Remember, did you put your current health in?
Where?
Oh, okay. It did
Oh,
work.
no.
It just didn't.
That's
it
weird.
just says something seemed to be wrong with the above
Oh,
roll.
I see what's
It
wrong.
did a +1/+1.
All right, I
Okay,
see
you
what's
just
wrong
need
there.
to put the number, not the plus. So you actually got. So your
got-
mid die.
I got 8.
Yeah, you got an 8 with your bonus, which is
Pretty good.
completely succeeds.
Nice.
So you managed to catch him as he's hurtling, and what more, you succeed well enough that he's not actually hurt, which is impressive.
Yes, I run up to him at full, or fly up to him at full speed, and then gently slow down. Unlike Christopher Reeves' Superman, I don't want my Lois Lane to die.
You understand whiplash and how that things. Also, he is a waif-like anime protagonist sort of thing. So
Yeah, I don't need him
not-
breaking on my arms of steel.
He is magically, he is willowy.
As I
Actually,
gently
if you
hold him
thought
like
about it,
All Might
he would
holds
just drop to the
Aizawa.
ground like a piece of paper.
Well then.
Hey. He's at least 100 pounds.
So, alrighty. And Wager Master points to champion and since you caught, you're next.
All right.
So you get to fall now.
Uh,
Also, for the record, you are now unable to fly for reasons
understandable.
involving Wager Master bending reality.
All right. Do I need to make any rolls for the fall?
No, not at this point. He's going to do something different, and you just go ahead and start at the high point, and then you're supposed to fall backwards. Like he raises up like a huge diving board up into the sky.
No problem, I say.
Okay, just
I
fall
trust
backwards.
my partners, and I fall back.
Okay, so how are the scrawny people going to catch it?
You know what?
Actually, that's true. Puck is
can-
ridiculously thin too.
I can teleport. Can I just teleport as soon as he comes off of there and teleport back down? Like as soon as he jumps back.
Just bam,
As
bam.
long as he starts to fall, you think that you
Like
can
as
do
long as
that.
I showed trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't let him
Could I-
get his feet up. Just literally let him start falling and go poof, poof.
And could I just do a precognition insight, because I've seen this trick already at this point,
Mm-hmm.
to assist her in this, or to boost her in this maneuver?
Okay. Sure. I'll allow that since there's 3 of you. Can go ahead and boost her.
And this one's not going to be my power boost. It's just going to be
Doing a regular boost, the basic roll. Okay, that's fine.
any modifier to that.
No.
All right. +1.
Plus
You know what?
one.
Actually, I'm going to take a damage and
Re-roll
re-roll that. That is much better.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Is that a
is
plus
a plus
3?
2.
So
That's plus
Not
2.
quite. You needed an 8 for it to be a plus 3.
Ah, okay.
before I roll, I have a question.
Mhm.
When I rolled that 13 earlier in chat, did it come up as like rolling 1d8, 1d8, 1d6, all of this stuff?
It came up as 13. It said you rolled 2d10 plus a d8. If you hover over the number, So how you actually roll the dice in this is you go to your character sheet and select.
Yeah. I
You're
just wanted to make sure it told you what I had rolled, that it wasn't just like magically 13. As long as it told you in some way.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I was noticing that when you rolled that it outputted it that way.
I heard magically, my brain immediately went magically delicious.
That's because I'm using the system it showed in the beginning. I was playing with the system and I was able to make it just output a number.
Yeah, I was wondering how you got that different output. I was wondering if something was broken.
It's not broken. It's if you use the two square brackets, if you do the square bracket, and you do like 2d8 plus d10, and then close the square bracket, it adds it automatically and just posts it as a number.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you can still hover over it to see the
individual dice.
Okay. So you gave me a +2, Nate?
+1.
Yep.
Or +2, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
+2 bonus.
So, Evan, I was thinking alertness and, of course, teleportation.
Okay, that seems appropriate to me given what you're doing.
Yeah.
Hey, Evan, while she's doing that, what's this thing that I'm kind of beaconing?
Oh, don't worry about that for now.
All right.
For now.
That's fair. That's a future Nathan problem.
Yes, I did not. Your precognition is very strong then.
Okay.
So your
There you go.
is a 6 with the boost.
Yep.
Which is
Wait, what?
with a minor twist.
Remember,
your die rolls
Mine?
were 7, 3, and 2, I think.
4. A 7.
No, 7,
7,
3, and 4.
Right.
Yeah,
So the middle die
plus-
is a 4 plus the 2 is a 6.
Yeah.
Was to succeed with a minor twist, which is going to be literal as you both twist your ankles a little bit, because conserving for velocity is hard. Also, just the angles of it.
All right.
Fair enough.
You take 2 damage.
Okay.
Not too bad. You just wrenched it a little.
Got it.
Well, Wager Master looks a little disappointed that you beat his first test that easily. So then we shall go to the next one.
I mean, Wage Master, if you're just trying to build us into a good team, you're doing a good job, man.
I know, right?
Always, you want to build the thing with your Legos before you break it apart. Okay, so did it actually shift your view to what I'm putting out? Or is it still showing Wager Master?
It's
Still showing Wager Master.
Yeah.
Huh.
Are you shifting to a new page?
Yeah, I did. Do I have to tell you guys?
Do you see the bookmark that says players on the page tabs?
Hold on.
Open up the page menu, and you should see a bookmark that says players.
Okay.
Drag it over. There we go.
Whoa. Minesweeper?
Not actual Minesweeper. I just picked it as a convenient graphic for this.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Let's say because my brain immediately started trying to solve it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think this one showing up is almost already solved.
It is.
But I just picked it as an example. So basically, one of you is going to have to go through the minefield to pick up like a little Wager Master doll and bring it back. So again, this will be 2 out of 3. So you've got to get two of the 3 dolls at least without. If someone sets off a mine, they are not able to explore the minefield anymore, and you have to use a different person. So you basically got 3 shots with one blindfolded person and the other 2 of you leading that person through the minefield.
I'm pretty sure I'm the person who should be blindfolded.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, I trust you. good teammate.
He is the one that is actually durable.
Fair enough.
I
How are
mean,
you?
Hmm?
How did you switch to your character picture? Now that I have a character picture.
if you go to the chat screen on the bottom right, you'll see something that says "as" with a drop down. There you go.
Okay. Got it.
All right.
No, mine, I can't do that.
Well, you're the GM, so I guess that
You don't.
you have to set a character as you. I guess
Yeah.
since you
okay.
set
You have to
us
own a
as our
character.
character. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We'll
Neat.
go,
Technically, it's a way for us to be in chat and differentiate between ourselves and our character.
Yeah, in character and out of character chat,
okay.
which the audio kind of really doesn't make that necessary.
Well, technically, when we're doing this audio, I'm explaining something, it should be that picture. When my character, it should be the other picture.
Fair enough.
Use that as the holding your hand up to your head symbol.
Yeah, except for
So do you end up just clicking on the... I wonder if I have to reset the reconnect for that to actually be doable.
that I'm uncertain.
Okay, real quick. Hello, have I returned?
Yeah, you're here.
Yep.
Nope, I can change my color, but I'm not...
That reminds me. What is this character creation PDF?
Oh, I was trying to get the PDF of the actual character creation stuff to upload. It does not actually work. It cannot take PDFs.
It probably also is too large. That thing's
Yep.
huge.
It is.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay. So
I'm pretty sure if we just transfer it into being pictures, it'd be smaller.
yeah, I was thinking about
Not
that.
wrong.
Look, I tried to print it to the copy machine at work, and the damn thing would choke up the copier every time. It'd be like, too much data to process. I'm only going to give you 6 pages at a time.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I think if anybody else needs to create a character before the actual full book comes out, what I'll do is I'll print out the main tables, like each of the 20 item tables for each of those things that you roll for the random character creation.
Right.
So Champion is going to be walking through the minefield blindfolded.
Yep.
So for each one is going to be an overcome. So he has to overcome, and you have to overcome by giving him appropriate advice on getting through the minefield.
Oh dear.
All right. Principles of the future. I will give him insight into one of the, or several of the times he steps on a mine.
All right. This makes sense. So let's see. You get to use
the
your
point of
max
this to
die,
not
and everybody
take
gets a hero point.
Is the point of this to not trip a mine, or is the point of this to just make it through?
As soon as you set off a mine, even if it doesn't kill you, you are disqualified from running the field, and you will have to go be the person advising on how to get through instead.
Well, damn them.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I was about to say, no, you can't run through all of them.
Yeah, no, you can't just do that. So the idea is, honestly, this test will probably be fairly easy if you manage to finish it all with just Champion running the mines.
All right. I got a 6 on my principles of the future, which gives everyone a hero point.
Yep.
Neat.
Succeeds.
Oh,
but with
sorry,
a
a 7.
7. Oh, okay,
Yes.
nope, that's still the same.
Yeah, it's a maximum, but yeah.
Succeeds with a minor twist.
All right. Unfortunately, I don't have the list of the minor twists for seeing the future with me.
Let's see. I've got to think about something. So it's the minor twist is basically. Oh, hold on. Did I write it in? If nothing else, the character I made, the tourist, does have something, because I did write up the full for him. Minor, I did. How did your action change the future you foresaw? Okay, so I think the twist is going to be you cannot use you succeed, assuming he succeeds on his check, but you will go ahead and have, since they've actually given you effective advice, you have a +3 to whatever roll you want to make.
A +3 to whatever roll I make?
Yes.
All right.
You note that these mines will go off if you just fly above the ground.
Yeah.
He's going to let you know, I'm not going to make it that easy.
I'm thinking of using speed and self-discipline. Speed to represent I'm going fast. I'm accelerating my consciousness so I can make sure I process his decision. That's
actually a different. That's actually a different power, lightning calculator.
Oh, that's fair. In that case, well, it's going to be the same die number if I use speed, vitality, or the only difference would be if I use strength. But yeah. I don't see this being
I would argue that flight is still applicable here because you can basically change your direction a bit more.
Still same die number, but that's good. So I'll use flight.
Basically, I think that makes sense more. So like, I'll use flight and self-discipline makes sense.
Yep, I'm using flight and self-discipline. If we don't succeed at this, people will be in danger, right?
Well, I mean, it's a longer term. Well, okay, given what will probably happen if there's a wager mistress as much as a wager master. Now, he doesn't really endanger people too often as long as people are willing to play his game. If people refuse to play with him, he did turn into a giant Godzilla monster one time and rampage about Megalopolis. So, and then after the hero struggled to beat him for a while, he shrunk down and said, "Hey, want to play a game now?" So, just generally, he is usually more of a nuisance than anything.
So, no using principle of the hero.
Yeah, I probably would not apply here, I would say.
Fair enough. All right, then. In that case, it's going to be flight and self-discipline.
Yes.
Let's roll this. And no, did I get any bonuses?
Yes, you got a +3 from Nate. 9, so I believe that is completely succeed. Yes.
All right.
That's very good, because the minor twist is you manage to get to the thing and set off a mine, so the fact that you completely succeeded means that you still have the chance to find the second doll yourself without switching off with someone else.
Right.
So, all right. So, Leela, do you want to take a stab at advising him?
Take a stab.
Probably the worst person in the world to advise somebody how to be focused and go through a maze.
All of a sudden, I hear from the peanut gallery, "Suck less!"
Not wrong. You know what?
I mean...
Intuition, persuasion.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Okay. So...
Get good, son!
To fix the spelling error on it.
Alright, let's see if this works. We can try it this way.
Nope. Remember, you can just look at your character sheet. So, like, if you look at your character sheet and then click the box next to intuition and the box next to persuasion.
Hey, I'm going to roll the dice rolls, not for anything, but so I can get the code out, okay?
Okay. But, so then I picked the things in your character sheet.
Oh, no, it doesn't. No, Evan, no. My computer doesn't like that.
Oh, okay. It freaks out over the macro is what the problem is?
Oh, no. Yeah, my computer did not like that. We're just gonna...
Okay. Well,
All right,
you want
Leela,
to
I'm
go with
gonna
what
send
I
you the
rolled
code
for
in
you clicking the
Facebook.
button.
I'm going to send you the code. You just have to change some of the variables if that's something you want to do.
If it broke from the button, it'll probably break from her running the code.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah.
That's weird though, because that code isn't that advanced.
No?
That did not work either.
It's only
It
3
decided
lines.
to yell at me.
Now, how about we go ahead and go with what I rolled for you? And so I know it'll take some of the fun out of it, but I can just click the button myself and roll the die. So you got an 8.
That's fine.
Which is
What are you
also
rolling?
completely
What is that?
succeeds.
Which I mean, an 8.
Okay.
8
How
is
are you doing that, though?
success.
I
want
just
to,
click
I
on the
want
button.
to know how to actually type it in so that I can do it.
Okay. Well, then let's see here. It will. I think you can look at it in the character sheet as well.
I didn't put the slash. I think I have this. Hold on. I think I have this. Do.
Okay, so if you see the description, instead of rolling, just do /roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So there.
Yeah, there we go.
Alrighty. Cool.
Thank you.
Glad we got it working. So then she succeeded even better than he did. So what bonus did I give you last time? Did I give you a +2 or +3 last time, JP?
Give me a +3.
Okay, then this one's a +4 because it succeeded completely.
Of course. Okay.
Good roll.
That was actually just me testing out that code that Nate sent in.
Okay.
Okay, so hang on a second. You said I get a +3 or +4?
+4.
All right, so once again, flight, self-discipline.
Mm-hmm.
And let me add in the +4.
So yeah, succeed completely. Not quite beyond expectations. So you don't just do a loop-de-loop around all the bombs going like, but you do manage to very easily
Wage
grab
Master,
the
I
second
say,
one.
walking back up to him. These team building activities are amazing. You are clearly a great leader.
A great teacher.
Yes.
Buttering him up is probably the way to go with Wager Master. Well, it is nice to be appreciated. Well, you won. Disappointed about the lack of booms, though.
If it'd make you feel better, as long as we're not losing, I'm happy to fly in there and take a few booms.
Ooh, yes.
But we've won, right?
Yes.
All right, then. What would I defend with? Vitality?
Yes.
Vitality, fitness.
Vitality plus self-discipline.
All right. Vitality plus self-discipline. Time for some ouches. Oh, God.
Well, you're lucky. I rolled pretty badly. Take 10 damage after you defend. So he hands you the Wager Master colored Dustbuster and tell you that you'll just have to find the various mist storms and suck them up.
All right.
All right.
Well, that
Okay.
sounds good. I think that was an excellent game, especially with its finale.
Well, I'm off to go mess with somebody else.
You have fun
Ciao.
now.
Have too much fun.
No such thing. Well, okay, I guess if I end up destroying the entire universe, then that's probably a bit.
Children, what do you do when you fight against a playful, omnipotent God? You play with him.
Not
I
wrong.
mean, I feel like that's the only answer.
Yeah. The other heroes are usually pretty rude to him because he's kind of a jerk. But because you played to his ego very well and you buttered him up on top of it, like that helps ameliorate. Normally he gets a little kind of petty if he loses. Like, you guys succeeded so well, but there was a chance that the dolls would actually bite you or jump and set off the mines themselves. But you guys did well enough that those elements didn't come up.
I didn't feel like being smeared like jam across multiple planes of existence.
Yeah, which I kind of thought was going to happen.
Mollify the voice in the bracelet.
What was that, Leela?
Is that, in all fairness, she has to mollify the voice in the bracelet, which is an omnipotent, mischievous creature anyway.
Right.
Yep. They actually have like the sort of the mischievous imp get together where they get together and talk about messing with people and play poker or something.
Catherine is out in the kitchen, reminding me of a great line. If someone asks you if you're a god,
Say yes.
you say yes.
Always.
Ray was an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Are
I
you
mean-
a god?
66% thing.
No?
I mean, at the same
Hello.
time, the other response to that could have been still to die.
Yeah, like, oh, you're a challenge to my godhood.
Let me use more power.
Right.
Oh, those are not the tokens; those are just the pictures. So now we have another overcome is to actually find the mist storms. Now, there's actually a couple that you're able to find without rolls because there are ones that are really obvious in populated areas, but you need to be reasonably sure that you got all of them to potentially reconstitute it into a person.
Make sure you're not missing any pieces.
I mean,
Nightmist
fair.
comes back, but she's missing like the middle of her torso. Ah!
well, she can just turn back to mist, and then we'll figure out more.
Token. Okay, so I actually pull out the token, not the picture.
Ow.
Beep, beep.
Who is that?
Who's what?
The picture.
The big one is I just needed a fiery-looking cultist person, and I can't seem to get They're very protective of their card art, to the point that I was not able to find anything that actually represents these guys as they are in the card game.
Okay.
But go ahead and roll. Let's say I'll give you. We'll basically do it like a skill challenge in D&D with each of you going around until we get 3 successes. So how are you helping find the mist storms? Zin Long?
Well, I think investigation is a good one for qualities.
Yeah, definitely.
And I guess teleportation, because that just makes it easier to.
So you're going to be like, okay, I think it's right here. Boom. Okay, no, not quite. Let's see. You basically trying to create like some sort of efficient grid pattern, because most of these are easy to see. So if there's ones that aren't near populated areas, you've got to look at specific places.
Yeah. I think that's probably my best choice. Alright, let's see what this gets me. Unless, actually... Never mind. I'm gonna take a neutral action. I will look into the future of all the work we have done, and I will help guide through comm links or something like that the group to a better locations. So basically boosting everyone.
Okay.
I'm not used to living with it.
Oh, kiddo.
Jeez, what was that?
Was what?
Something just exploded.
Good lord.
There was a table that was moved behind me.
Yep, that was it.
It was so loud.
It sounded like a kaiju.
It was the table being dragged across the floor.
It was so loud.
That was a kaiju. Don't lie.
Look, if I had access to a kaiju, my life would be
ears are
vastly
broken.
different. Like, my life, I wouldn't have money problems if I had access to a kaiju.
Why would you have access to a kaiju?
Fair enough.
They're saying that the table being dragged across the floor was a kaiju.
So I gave everyone a +3.
All right.
All right. So you guys have +3s to your overcomes.
Okay.
All right.
So what are you going to do?
These are storms, right?
Now, just to be clear, Nate, you do have an ability that specifically lets you boost multiple people for overcomes. Correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Boost using precognition. Apply the boost to all attacks and overcomes till the end of my
Until-
next turn.
Okay. Overcomes are going to be longer, though, that are outside of combat. So I'm going to say that the first person to use that one gets to use it outside of combat. So it's not really too much better than a regular boost there. Because these overcomes are longer than a single turn when they're not in like combat related things.
Okay.
Okay.
We're trying to track down storms of psychic energy, right? Hello?
Are these
Yeah, basically.
visible to regular people?
Yeah. That's why you're able to find the ones that are near populated areas pretty quickly.
Oh,
Okay, well, what about teleportation and persuasion to try and find information out about where they may be? Because
So
those
your
things
idea
are
is
sure
to
to
pop
stand out.
in, ask people questions, and leave.
Yes.
Okay.
Bamf. You know where a storm is? Nope. Bamf.
I mean, yes.
Ah,
Maybe.
good. This gives more plausibility to the combat encounter coming up. Yeah. So roll your dice.
Hey, it worked!
Ah, yeah. Very good. Got the bonus in. So an 11.
11.
Indeed, completely. So you pop in front of like a gas station attendant somewhere. He's like, "What?" And you're like, "Could you help me where the storm of magical mist thing is?" And they're like, so you take a left, and then you go past the old Johnson house, then and then it's the giant glowing thing just past there. And you have found another one. You turn on the dustbuster, and it sucks it up.
Evan, I would like to go after one of the storms that's near people and therefore endangering them.
Nope, they are not dangerous in this universe. Sorry that Principle of the Hero isn't working out for you today. Be thankful that you're not in the universe where they're dangerous. That one sucks.
Well, I was thinking speed to race around as fast as I can, finding one, and self-discipline to make sure I'm holding to a grid, basically an elimination grid search.
Okay, I'll allow that.
All right.
And you can do enough to narrow down a bit because they're ones that wouldn't show up on like Google Earth
And we're
or
trying to
anything
get
like
all
that.
of them, right?
does China still exist?
Yeah.
I mean, Google Earth wouldn't show anything on China.
Okay. That is true. I'd forgotten about that. They don't get to do that. But yes, China does still exist. They're largely the same. I think we determined that most of the political stuff is roughly the same, except that the ruler of Russia is not Boris Yeltsin, it's not Putin. It's actually the chairman.
We don't
So
know
they had
that.
to figure out something to do with him.
I'm pretty sure that's still Putin.
Yeah, that's what we said. It's still Putin.
Yeah, basically.
All right. Do I get any
Actually,
bonuses
it's
to this
super
roll?
Putin, basically, because he's immortal, unaging Putin.
Do I get any bonuses to this roll?
Evan, am I allowed to boost him?
Nope. All right. Then.
Not for this one.
And boop.
Okay.
That should be succeed with a minor twist, I think.
Okay.
If I'm right.
4, yeah, succeed with a minor twist. So, you succeed. You manage to find it.
All right.
The trouble is that you succeed too well and you fly into it, which isn't really too much of a problem, although it feels really weird. But then you realize that you inhaled some of it, and then they have to stick the dustbuster up your nose, and you have to breathe out of it. It's really annoying. You'll be hindered. Okay, you'll be hindered by one for your next action, whether it's your next overcome or your first action in combat.
All right. Under penalties, input and breathe in Psychic Storm.
Yes.
2, right?
Yeah, well, it'll be 1, because I rolled the die, and then I looked at the chart, and that's only a month.
Okay.
I'd like to correct my previous statement. Apparently, you can Google Earth part of China.
Ah, okay.
Looks touristy areas, but...
Well, yeah, the parts they want to show off.
But, you know,
Not
I thought
the parts
you
where
couldn't
they
do
shove
any
doctors who tell terrible things about them.
Oh gosh, who's dying in the background?
Sounds like Catherine.
It is.
Yeah. Well, tell her to stop dying.
Yes, please.
They're asking you to stop dying. They can hear you coughing.
No, I'm fine.
Did not sound fine.
She made pineapple upside down cake.
So, okay, so you found...
I mean, that's just mean to tell us.
2 mist storms. So, Zen Long, let's see if you, Nathan, can actually do some finding work instead of some boosting work.
Alright, well, I'll go with my previous one, teleportation, investigation.
Okay. So instead of teleporting and asking people through sheer personality, you're basically just like trying to find traces. Okay, here, nope. There, nope. It's very similar to like his grid pattern, although it's a little more less of if I cover all the areas as efficiently as possible, I'll eventually find it, versus finding clues to be able to determine where the energy is.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
Let me just make sure there's nothing else that helps me. Nope, that's pretty much going to be it.
Yeah. I mean, depending on, I don't remember which sort of magical lore would potentially help, actually, but...
yeah, that would have been a better die roll. But a 6 is still pretty good. Don't remember what that actually... Is it still a minor twist?
I believe so, because it... Yeah.
I think 7 is when it starts not being,
nope,
right?
7 is the high end of minor twist, basically.
Okay.
8. Let's see. The minor twist is because of Puck's asking around, certain people found out that you were looking at the looking for the mist storms, which are the remains of the arch nemesis of the Cult of Doom, the vile Nightmist.
Okay.
And you realize that these people that are just hanging around the storm are not near the storm, are not friendly people. And you get stabbed for 4 damage by a creepy-looking dagger. And now we're in initiative.
All right.
I'm off to my next stage. I'm in yellow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're in yellow from only taking 5?
No, I took from... Or did we fully heal? From previous?
No, only he took the damage from the explosion.
I took damage from something.
Oh, okay. What did you take damage from?
I took the first damage. I don't remember what it was for, though.
I didn't think you took damage from the fall.
No. Oh, no, I took damage from being hit by the comet of a god.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did take that damage at the beginning. You do have a chance to recover some from that, so you get to roll a relevant quality and have more health back.
Presence.
And actually, you probably should roll JP as well.
Let's see.
Roll a single die.
Magical lore.
No, I believe it's specifically... Hold on.
Evan, roll one single die.
I believe for... Oh, wait, no, never mind. How it works is you heal... Between combat, you heal up to your next zone. So actually, you do fully heal if you weren't already in yellow.
Ah, okay. So I take 4 damage, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm at 31.
If you'd been...
Evan, do I just roll one die?
You don't have to roll anything. Oh, okay.
For the heal.
Did you go down to yellow from the damage you took from the the explosion?
Yeah.
Then yeah, so you can roll to go up more than 1.
All right. So I just roll one die is what you're saying?
I think you actually roll a
basic roll?
check. I believe you pick a relevant attribute.
Well, for powers, that would always be vitality. For qualities, I could see fitness or self-discipline.
Yeah, hold on, let me get here. Okay, hold on. I'm going to look up. It's in the montage scenes section. Montage. Oh, okay. No, you heal up to the maximum value. So if you were in yellow, you heal all the way to green.
Okay. So just like I'm at the minimum green or the maximum green?
Maximum green. You are fully healed.
Okay.
It's actually a bit more than thought.
Done.
Basically, how it's supposed to be, if I'd remembered this earlier, I would have had you describe it, but it's basically, as long as you can plausibly suggest how you get healed, like you stop and get patched up medically, you could even ask Wager Master for medical attention and he would put a giant Band-Aid on you.
My character also has a bit of self-healing.
Yeah, true. So you could argue that you just earth your natural regeneration for a minute.
I sat there and soaked in the sun, and my skin began to knit itself back together.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. So the way we're going to do combat initiative is fairly straightforward. Although I am going to have all the minions act the minion types. They're actually slightly different. So we're going to have I am failing at drawing a line. There we go. So left side has not acted. Wait, it went away. Okay.
Oh, okay. I see.
Left side
you
will be
act.
has not act. When you act, move your token to the right side.
Okay.
I need to keep. Please move them just sideways. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Do I need to? Did you get your token? Okay, yeah. So here you go, puck. Now, incidentally, is that just Madonna?
I have no idea. It's just a drawing I found.
Okay. It fits what you were describing your character. So, alrighty. So then I still cannot figure out what they want as far as go first. So I'm assuming it's villain goes first.
Villain always goes first in the game.
Yeah. They don't really make it clear anywhere else, so I'm assuming it's that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was also the only picture of like a blonde drawing that I could find that didn't have boobs all over it.
But boobs are nice.
Okie dokie. So the profane zealot yells out, "For the cult of gloom!"
I mean, what's
okay.
this line?
So left side of the line is people who haven't acted yet. Right side of the line is people who have acted.
Okay. Neat. Well, I'm gonna be right back. I've got dogs looking at me like I'm a horrible person for not letting them go outside.
Okay. Well, she gets immunity to damage because she's not here to record it, so they will attack the two of you, Champion and as in Long. Each take 2 damage as the Profane Zealot whirls horribly.
All right.
Great. Propane and propane accessories.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. And they will pass to the what did I call these guys? Okay. They're the D8 minions, who are the beefy cultists, who will take defend actions. Which I will roll how they are defending. So, okay. Okay, so the minions are less well defended.
You know, it's not bad numbers, honestly.
Yeah, the first one actually. Right now, the head cultist is at least not particularly vulnerable to damage, other than the powers that get around defend. So this minion is a little more durable than the others. So the one on the right. But they will pass to let's go with Champion.
All right. Champion is going to grab what. Nate, you say something?
Is this one a 6 and this one's a 3?
Yeah. If you want to write down their defense boost, although they are defending different targets.
Oh, okay. Well, I think everyone can see what I wrote, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this guy is guarding the main cultist. This guy just picked a minion to defend. That one.
All right.
All right. So I pick. Let's see. I'll take that minion right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to throw minion, so I'm going to attack him using my strength. Whatever that minion rolls as a defense attacks another target of my choice, and the other target will, of course, be the big bad.
Okie doke. So they are D6 minions, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, the cult of happy people are in fact D6 minions.
Strength
So
and
go
close
ahead
combat?
and roll a D6.
Strength and close combat?
Well, I thought this was an attack. This isn't one that automatically does the throw.
It says attack. You attack a minion using strength.
Okay.
But so I attacked the minion. I assume my damage is going to affect the minion. Whatever the minion rolls and sees defense affects the big bad.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's what we did last time.
Yep. Okay.
so there's my attack check against the minion.
Okie dokie.
Do you want me to roll the d6?
Well, it happens. You can go ahead and roll it. The defend action means that he's not going to be able to take damage from it because it's a D6 minion. But let's see if he lives.
He lives. But
Okay,
he
because
drops
it's the same.
to a
It's the same
D4,
number.
right?
So 3. So he ties. So he lives, but
he drops
he
to a
is
D4.
now a D4 minion.
Right.
Now, is this 6 gone now? That defend 6?
Let's see. I think let's see how long does defend only last for one attack?
I thought it did.
Okay.
I'm trying to find a cover sheet, but I haven't been able to find one.
Well, it's also three attack on the big boss.
Okay. Yep. Which will not hurt him because of
As
the
I pick
defend
up a
action.
minion and chuck it at him.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, yeah, it only affects one attack. So actually, they are both defended. But as it turns out, the higher one gets used up first. So the 6 is now gone. The 3 is actually on the big bad too, because I'm realizing how that works is different than I expect. So they are both defending the big bad, not any of the minions.
That
So
makes sense.
all right, champion, who do you want to have go next?
I'm going to go ahead and pass to the minions. So
Okay.
we can wrap up with my friends.
Alrighty. Let's see that. So 2 minions on champion. Take 9 damage. That is from 2 hits, so I think you have a damage mitigation thing because you are such a legacy clone.
Actually, right now I don't have any reactions.
Okay, we'll take 9 damage. I
9
thought you
damage?
had the inherent damage reduction thing like Legacy did.
No, it wasn't available.
He's not as
okay.
tough.
Okay.
9 damage. you
He
said?
may get special thing for being Legacy, or they may have realized that ability is a little too powerful for a green ability. Oh, you know what? It just wasn't in your power source, because it is a
Yeah.
thing.
It is
Well,
a thing.
also, like, the argument could be that the group that took Legacy's DNA to inject into me tweaked it to make sure I was more pliable, more easily controlled.
That
Or just
certainly
because
seems
the fact that I'm not a Legacy means I don't get all the powers.
Yeah. So, alrighty. And Azin Long, you take 4 damage from a minion attacking you.
Yeah, I'm in yellow now.
So am I.
Ooh. Oh, that reminds me, Scene Tracker.
Do you have like a picture?
Okay, I was trying to make that actually turn green, but... Oh, okay, here we go.
Didn't,
Ah! It didn't actually change when I pushed it.
didn't this website actually have a scene? Oh my god, scene tracker.
Leela,
No.
are you okay?
Yeah.
I don't think
Joker.
she is.
I'm choking on pumpkin bread. It's fine.
Coronavirus.
I mean, who knows?
I know it's what the kids were yelling out for like about the last week before school let out.
Okay, so
I mean, we do have over 1,100 cases now, so.
Yep. That was from this morning.
So, okay. We're on round 1. Oh, no, I have to go back to the regular thing. And minions pass. And Puck takes 2 damage.
Neat.
Because you got attacked by the D4 minion. So, alrighty. They will pass to Puck.
All right. Let's see. You said there's a D4 minion?
Yes. So, like I don't know if you were around talking about it, that I was doing minions wrong. If they succeed on their save, they drop a die size.
If they
So
fail
also
on
a
their
D4
save, they
minion
just die.
auto dies if you attack it.
Okay.
Because it will die even if it would make the save.
Huh.
I was asking because one of my powers specifically says a D8 or D6 minion.
Okay, so the Defender guys are D8 minions. The regular Cult of Happy guys are D6 minions.
It's one of my yellows.
4, right?
Yeah, the bottom one is a D4. I used level to determine their dice level. So, like, the top guy is a D10, and he's also a lieutenant rather than a minion.
So, I think I'm gonna use Dimensional Hopscotch and try to attack multiple targets. Unless you guys feel like me hindering would be better.
I think Dimensional Hopscotch is better.
Okay. Alright. So, that is another one where it says attack multiple targets using teleportation, and it doesn't tell me how many is multiple.
Okay, so I did find the referencing for that, and it's basically my discretion. So what I'm just going to add a certain amount of randomness to it. I'm going to say that you can get a D4 plus 1. So
Okay.
oh wow, okay. Well, you lucked out there.
I got 5.
Yes.
Hit all 5 of the minions.
That's what I'm doing.
Okie doke.
So I'm using teleportation, and oh, that's the wrong character sheet. What just happened? Oh well.
Huh? I don't think you should have access to... Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, you can look at it in longs, because I think I
Oh,
didn't
no.
have it.
It just pulled up my character sheet from my PDF version instead of the version I had open from the website.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do teleportation and alertness. That seems to fit. And I use my min die on each.
Okie doke.
So I guess I'll just take that factor off.
Okay. So 1. So
Good lord. Yes.
okay, hold on. So he goes boom. But here's the twist. If you know about the Cult of Gloom,
They always come back.
What?
When a
Evan?
cultist dies, a Z appears.
yeah, zombie minion.
Is it D4?
Nope. They're actually a little bigger. They're less competent. They can only take one type of action. So the other guys could potentially hinder instead, which they might do in the future, given that your attack is actually fairly dangerous to them.
Damn zombies.
Because they do still all drop down in die type.
Damn,
That
zombie.
is, even though it failed, it was still pretty significant because they're now much weaker. So, whoop, whoop. You have acted as in Long is the only one left, so it's his turn.
Yep.
All right. I am going to go ahead and boost myself using precognition and insight. I will use the middle die as a persistent boost or bonus.
Alrighty.
All right. Let's see. Doop doop.
Doop, doop, doop.
All right. That is a pretty nice number.
So, wow, that's a persistent boost that's, what, a +3?
I think so. Awesome.
Yeah, that is a good die roll. Yep, that's a +3.
Very nice.
Okay, so who are you going to pass to?
Myself.
You can't actually pass to yourself, we figured out. You could pass to one of the other heroes.
Ah. Okay.
Yes.
Um.
Villains can't pass to themselves either, but the
Evan,
different
I
types
think you
of
can grab them in a chunk if you want.
Yeah, you can highlight them.
Oh, okay. Well, too late.
I was wondering.
Oops.
Let's let Jay. You go ahead and go.
All right.
Pass it to me so I can boost Leela.
All right. I am going to play my favorite game, Minion Toss.
Mm-hmm.
And attack with strength, and then whatever that minion rolls for their defense attacks another target of my choice. I'm gonna chuck.
Zombie.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck that D8 zombie at the big boss.
Okie doke.
So we got strength and close combat, and I'm currently in the yellow, which should make this nice. No bonuses right now, right?
+3 from his persistent.
Nope, that's
Nope.
for me.
Okay.
Okay, that's boost
affects-
yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Otherwise, that'd be really, really powerful.
All right,
7.
here's my attack on the zombie. As I pick him up and just chuck him back at the bad guy.
Okay. The bad guy takes a little bit of damage, but it actually doesn't affect him because he still has the benefit of one defend action. So he takes 1 damage, and on a D10, he automatically succeeds.
And the zombie should go down, right?
Yeah, the zombie does.
Zombie has
Go
failed
down
as a
'cause you
minion,
did
so he's
7
dead,
damage.
right?
Yeah, the zombie stays dead.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on.
Yay,
But
it's
was
a dead zombie.
Oh, okay, so it's just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it failed.
Okay.
Like a bitch. All right, Nate.
All right. So I'm gonna instead do my really big. Or you know what? Actually, oh, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm gonna boost the whole group using precognition and insight into the future to make sure everyone hits the proper target in the proper locations. And I get a +3. That's weird. Okay. That's a sad number.
Especially with the +3.
So you boost everybody. I mean, it's.
I think that's still a +2.
Yeah, I think you just barely got it to the +2. Yes, you did. That's still giving everybody a +2 boost is significant.
Yeah, especially when I pass it to Leela for her to do minion control.
Yeah.
So is that what you're doing right now?
Do we want to do that right now, or do we want to let them go? Because otherwise, they're going to go double.
Yeah, but if you finish off every minion,
They're going to come back as zombies.
She's not
Don't
wrong.
tell him. That was going to be great.
I mean, that's fair. All right,
So
I did not see that one coming.
that's why I was like, wait, what are we doing?
Fair enough. All right.
This is a bad
Uh,
idea.
I'm gonna pass to
Pass to the minions and get them out of here.
yeah, the minions.
Okay, which group? Because I did separate the two types of minions.
The D4.
Yeah, and the zombies are technically a separate type as well. But I mean, they're going to all pass to each other because now, okay, well, she hasn't acted yet, so actually, that's probably what they're going to do. Is they will go ahead and attack. Okie dokie. Puck takes 2.
Okay.
Champion takes 2.
Okay.
Xin Long takes 3. And they will go ahead and pass to Puck.
Cool, because that puts me in yellow.
Okay.
All right. Have fun.
So should I do dimensional hopscotch again, or should I do Pop Goes the Weasel? Destroy your D8 or D6 minion and attack another minion with that minion's die.
I think
I
it's
think
better just to
hopscotch.
hit multiple things.
Yeah. Alright, we'll do hopscotch again.
Okie doke.
We'll see how many you actually hit. And
Well, I mean, the D4 is just auto die, assuming you get to target them. But let's see how many you target. Four.
Okay.
Why does it D4 roll so much higher when it's for you guys? So you could kill all 3 of the D4 minions and attempt to kill one of the D6s.
I think attempt to kill both of the D6s and then kill 2 of the D4s.
Yeah, give me some zombies to throw at the bad guy.
Alright. So 2d6 and 2d4s, yeah?
Oh
Okay,
wait,
the D4 is auto die.
Evan.
What?
You gave me a boost.
Did that D4, did it receive my +2 bonus?
No, it's not going to receive that. No.
Worth
True.
a
So
shot.
you have that. That's right. So you have that +2. So you have very good odds of finishing off the D6 minions too.
So 2d6, 2d4s is who I'm going at.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Shit.
my min die is 3, which makes it a 5.
Okay.
Oh,
Not
okay.
super, not
Yeah,
super
it makes
good
it a
odds.
5.
I saw the 11 at first.
Yeah, I was trying to tell it to do the
Nope. And yes, okay.
I
So
wonder if I do this. I'm gonna roll this real quick and just see if I can get it to run the min die. Is that okay?
sure.
Nope.
I assume there's a way to do it. I just decided it was more trouble than it was worth.
Yeah, that's not worth it. Alright.
I couldn't figure out the formula. I tried it the other day. Rawr. Rawr.
Only 2?
Oh wait, hold on. That's right. I forgot. There were only 3. There were 3 guys that died. I deleted some guys that didn't actually get attacked. Hold on.
You deleted one of the purple minions.
Yeah. Okay. That's right. Those should still be around.
There's 1 d4 left.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, technically there's 2.
Yeah, because he's now dropped to a D4. So you want to pass to the. So there's this guy left, the zombies, and the.
This guy's already gone.
Yeah, well, this guy is on a
This
separate
guy.
initiative, even though they're now the same die size. So the defender one.
He
the
hasn't
zo-
gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
defender
guy hasn't
zombie
gone, but this guy,
is also not gone.
yeah, they passed to me.
No, the blue cultist passed to you. He hasn't actually acted this round.
He's gone.
Yeah, that the cult of Happy has gone. That's been the only bad guy to go, actually.
This purple dude, though.
Yes, he did. Oh, true. I forgot to move him.
I was like, wait, I'm so
Oh, fair enough.
confused.
So okay.
All right,
Do
so
you want to
that
pass to
means
zombies, defendery dude, or profane zealot Bernie dude?
Bernie dude, I guess.
Alrighty, let's see if he can roll better this time. you are causing, Puck in particular, is causing problems for his business model. So,
And
isn't his business model to have more
and
zombies?
said,
yes,
as a senior
but
citizen,
they're also.
are you willing to take a chance
he wants
on your
to keep the minions
survival
going
in
for a bit.
exchange for
So, okay,
keeping
that's
the
5
America
damage
that all
to
America loves
Puck
for your
and
children and
Zinlong,
grandchildren?
as
And if
he
that's
shoots
the exchange,
fire in one hand and
I'm all in.
infernal energy in another, one at each of you.
Ow. Cool.
Okay.
I guess she, since the picture is a lady, I'll say she.
Yeah. Let's go with it.
And then, so yeah, we're stuck with the bad guys going at the end regardless, which means, we get to double up. Cool.
Yay.
Let's see. This is so much better for me in keeping. You guys did last week. You did so much better than me at tracking the initiative because I didn't have a physical thing to track it. But I think being able to actually see where the initiative is going to help me. The one zombie on each of you. So champion. Hold on. /roll d8. Take 4 damage. Zinlong, take 4 damage. Puck, take 1 damage.
Okay. Is Jay still here?
Hello.
Sorry, I had
Mr.
muted my microphone. I took 4 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll pass to Defendery Dude, who will. Hold on. Who will pretty much fail at defending. He may need to do something else instead next time. He will pass to. Okay, so we go. Everybody goes back here, although it's going to be the cult of happy acting.
Evan,
at the
please
beginning.
grab everybody at once this time. Like, it's irritating me.
You should keep doing it one by one just because now.
Leela, I have been very nice to you.
That's fair.
I have done nothing to have deserved that animosity there.
We are also.
Break dance time!
We're now in yellow, right?
I am.
Me?
Yeah,
I've been there.
because we are now in the yellow round.
I mean, I'm in red. But.
Oh. I wish you'd have said something.
Oh, I just went into red.
Oh, okay. I can
So
fix that.
Okay, so I don't need them to use my rally power. I can still keep chucking minions at the big boss.
Yeah, I can fix the health situation.
All right.
Okay. So the D4 minion is instead going to hinder because he's not really feeling his damage. So he will hinder Puck for, I think that's still a -1 on a hinder?
I think it is.
I think so.
Yeah, so Puck has -1 as cultist. Don't turn that frown upside down. Turn it into power for our Dark Master. The podcast have some amusing things for the Cult of Gloom. It's kind of a joke there.
Whee!
Defender Dude will.
Because that line, Drew, when you moved that guy, it literally looked like he went whee across the screen.
I have good timing.
Okay, Defender Dude will boost the lieutenant, who will then go ahead and act and attack in the red, you say, Zinlong.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Good to see if he can get the squishies out of the way. So he will attack Zinlong and Puck with his D10, boosted by 1. Oh, why I keep doing that. Roll D10. You don't dice, you roll dice.
You don't dice, you roll dice.
Yes. So 6 damage to each of you.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and use my reaction
Okey-doke.
to defend myself for the rest of the round using my max and mid die for precognition.
that a red power?
Yep. I figured once I got into red, I needed to have something to keep me alive.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see if it rolls my red die.
It should if you put your health in there correctly.
Okay. So that is both the mid and the max. So that's 18 plus 3. That's 21.
Mm-hmm.
So minus 21 on every attack.
Jeez.
Okay.
That is significant.
My eyes turn white, and I just keep dodging everything.
Mm-hmm. That's a strong power, but it's about on par for a lot of the red abilities. although that's real rough for minions because of their the fact.
If you look at my my die rolls, though, that's
Very
pretty
high.
close to max.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, you reduce max plus mid. Yeah, so you did roll close to the maximum.
Plus, I had a plus 3 bonus.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Welp. They'll go ahead and pass to you, Mr. Dodgy Pants.
Okay.
Darn it. There we go.
So, we still have 3 enemies coming?
Yes, the zombies.
Alright. Let's go ahead. Since we have so many enemies, I'm going to hinder all enemies. Using precognition. Let's go with investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Into their weakness.
Okay.
And
12. Oof.
No, it should be a 9.
Oh, 9. Okay. Your plus 3 is not persistent?
It is.
Okay.
Why would it be 12? It's a mid die.
Oh, mid die? Well,
Yeah.
then that would still be 11.
6 plus 3, 9.
Oh, hold on. My scrolly thing did not go all the way to the bottom. It was showing an earlier.
Fair enough.
It was showing your defend.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
So that is still a minus 3 to all their stuff. They're not going to be able to do much.
Yeah, it says all the enemies.
It says all enemies, not all nearby enemies.
Yeah, all nearby. Sorry.
All nearby. The lieutenant is throwing fire at you from a distance that wouldn't count as nearby. And the defendery dude is by him, but you hinder the other 4 enemies.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to Leela. Leela,
Mm-hmm.
if you finish off those 3 zombies, they'll never act for the round.
It's going to be a rough one. You're still
They get a minus 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that might do it.
Do you want me to do that, or do you want me to heal you?
Oh.
Nate's like,
So we're gonna if they're taken care of, then we get double hero actions because we'll get to start the next round.
Don't I also have a -1 to my stuff?
Yeah, you are hindered by one of the guys messing with you for this turn.
That is true. But you can also pass to them after this turn. They're not going to hurt me for the rest of this turn. So we'll still be able to heal me next round. First thing, if we need to do it that way.
Okay. Right. I guess I'll do dimensional hopscotch again. You want to roll to see how many I hit, Evan?
Sure, let's see. How much do I regret? Okay, there we go. 3. You can hit 3 of them. Do you want to hit the 3 zombies?
Oh, 3. Okay. Yeah, 3 zombies. Sorry.
Okie doke.
Or do you want me to take out the 2d4 guys?
I think the 3 zombies.
Yep. All right.
Better. Unless Jay really has his heart set on...
Okay, I had that wrong. I was trying to look up whether or not hindering effects save the minion saves. Minions don't. D4 minions only die when they get fail their save. So when they get to that point, they can't degrade further. They don't just die. I had that wrong.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the zombies.
All right. Let's see if they give me an answer.
Nice.
They cannot succeed.
Yeah.
Well, they can succeed. It's the min die.
Yeah, but I'm giving them -3.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's true. That's true.
It's a 4 because I have a -1.
Yeah,
that's true.
So they can succeed.
Darn.
6, so -3 is 3. So nope. You need to roll at least a 7. Nope.
Fail. Fail. Extra fail.
That one was looking the wrong way.
He was walking into a wall.
Yep.
All right. Well, then I guess it's your turn, champion.
Yeah, don't say it like that. All right.
You should throw the D4 minions at one another.
I was just gonna throw one at the boss, but yeah, you're right. I'll pick up one.
Wait, hold on. If we kill a minion, zombies have not gone.
This is true.
Then yeah, just
good
poke.
point.
That's the
Yeah,
boss.
hang on. Let me see what else I got.
Do a falcon punch.
No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna charge.
Your laser.
Well, I'm gonna charge I'm gonna summon a spirit bomb. I'm going to Kaioken and charge up for the next 3 episodes and just scream at the top of my lungs.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm going to use adaptive and boost using vitality, then remove a penalty for myself or recover my min die. So vitality and fitness. Evan, you okay with that combination?
So was it vitality, fitness, and
My
to do
stat
what?
die. I'm going to boost and then heal with my min die.
Okay, sure, I like that.
All right. Any bonuses right now? Hello?
I don't think
no.
so.
No bonuses.
That's not bad. So I heal 3. All right. And what's my bonus? What's my boost?
Is it 6 or 8?
It's the 6.
It's a +2, isn't it?
Yep.
So not bad.
All right.
Okay, so that's your action.
And I will pass. Oh, okay. Now I get to watch Evan do it one at a time.
Yes.
Pull up something on the other screen. So I'll have to look.
Da, 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 da. Does it actually show me slowly dragging it away?
It zips over moderately fast.
Yeah. It zips. You don't get to see the
So you don't see me having the Cult of Happiest dance all over the place?
No.
No.
We only see your
Oh.
final movement.
I like how we've graffitied the face.
She's got heterochromatic eyes, one green, one yellow.
Who?
The boss,
Oh.
because of where she's positioned. She's got big, thick, square glasses too.
All right.
And one eye is rotting.
Who do you
Okay.
pass to?
Who did I pass to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nate?
Mm,
I mean, I'll be able to boost if I do that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was looking at.
So, actually, hold up.
Your
No.
hinder may end on if you take another action. Let's see how that's worded. That is something to consider, because like, if it's worded till your next turn, then it goes away.
Actually, Leela,
yeah.
I think it would be best if you go, because I'm gonna do something cool.
I'm gonna heal you.
I mean, that's also cool. But I'm gonna use my other red ability after you heal me.
Do you want me to heal you?
Unless, hey Jay,
Yes.
did you want to throw 2 minions this round?
I mean, it would get rid of the minions.
I mean, because let's say I have an ability that gives someone a turn again.
We could do this.
Let me see. Because if we kill the 2 minions, we're going to end up with 2 d8s again. And the boss.
Oh, that's a good point.
But then we can get rid of the minions later.
Heal.
Yeah, I guess,
Okay, let's see here.
go ahead and pick Leela to heal.
All right, then. Puck?
Okay. All right. So I do have to attack with this.
Fair enough.
Do we care if I create another zombie?
No, because then I get to throw a zombie.
Okay. So I'm actually gonna attack the defender because that's who's buffing people.
Fair enough.
So Mendai, which is a 3,
Okie doke.
goes
Let's see
to
here.
the defender.
No, oh, the men die.
Mendai goes to the defender. He fails.
So, deleted.
And Nate, you regain 7 hit points.
Woo!
And zombie.
Okay. Who do we want to go now?
If we have Jay go, he can get rid of that D4 zombie. Or that D4 minion.
Let's see. You did act, right, Nate?
No.
Okay, you ended up not acting and instead letting her act?
Yeah, I have not gone.
Okay.
If Jay goes, he'll finish off that other minion. And then we can...
I think he was planning to throw the zombie. So we can at least decrease its...
One, it'll
Die
decrease it might decrease or kill the zombie outright. 2, it's a bigger thing for me to throw at the boss.
Yeah,
Fair
I
enough.
would do that. Okay, Jay,
My turn?
you're up.
All right, then. So, obviously, it's bowling for minions. We're going to be looking at strength and close combat. Righty there. That looks good. And I get a +2 for my personal boost that I gave myself last round. Were there any other boosts in effect?
Not at the moment.
In that case, I pick up the zombie and chuck him at the boss.
Okay.
It's a shame that damage can't also apply to the boss.
That minion ain't here, though.
No. So, what is the minion's defense die?
It's a D8.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. He has to roll it.
Oh, fair enough.
Because that's the damage the boss takes.
Okay, 6.
That's still not bad.
No.
The boss drops down to being a D8.
Alright.
What?
And now has a snazzy hairdo instead of snazzy eyes. Okay, so who are you passing to, champion?
Let's go ahead and pass to the boss.
Alrighty.
The newly weakened boss.
Let's see,
Good
you haven't
job.
acted, so I guess you still have that. You're still doing your crazy dodgy thing, right, Nate?
No, that was only for that turn.
Okay.
The answer would be
Okay,
yes,
so it's
Nate.
for
was the
that
answer.
turn, so those 3 minions go at you, and you have that defend action for that. Okay. Or when the turn...
It's for that round, or whatever you want to call that, from beginning to end of that cycle.
So he's going to go ahead and go at Puck and Zinlong, mostly because trying to even the odds a little bit here, and you guys seem to be, or especially Puck's hopscotch thing has wrecked them. Ooh, 8 damage to Zinlong.
Ooh, I'm back in red.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And 5 damage to Puck.
Okay.
And then she will pass to Zinlong.
Alright. Alright, I am going to...
Oh wait, did I forget to put the zombie for the dead guy, did I? Or no, you killed that zombie immediately.
Yeah,
We killed him as soon as he acted.
Yeah, before he acted.
Yep, before he acted.
Alright. You know
Champion threw him at his boss.
I am going to boost Leela.
Okay.
And let's see what that gives me first. All right, it actually gives the top die, so it's actually an 11.
Which I don't think actually makes a difference. Yeah, it's still +3 either way. If you've gotten to 12, it would be.
Darn, I
It would've been +4.
don't think I can. Oh yeah, I could have potentially. All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother using up any floating bonuses you have from hero points.
We don't really have. I think we only have a +1 right now.
Yep. So it's probably not worth doing here, especially since you guys pretty much have this. They're going to put up a fight. They may drop one of you before losing, but
All right. Well, so I give that boost. Then, Leela, take 6 damage, and you get to act again.
I'm dead.
Wait.
I think you got that backwards.
You told me.
I believe you take the 6 damage.
No. I didn't. Wait. Okay, then I do that to Jeffrey.
I was about to say.
You didn't tell me you were in the red.
Oh gosh, yeah, I've got 5 hit points left.
Oh, okay. So
Guess who's still in the yellow?
Jay, you take 6 damage,
and go
and
again.
I boost you with a +3,
Okay.
and you get to do your turn again.
I'm gonna chuck that last minion at the boss.
Mm.
What's the for?
It'll create a D8 zombie who hasn't gone yet.
All right.
just
In that
attack boss.
case, I will boost with vitality.
Hold
And
on, I
fitness.
am actually looking that up. I'm pretty sure it is actually that you take the damage, Nate.
Okay, because I have it written down as that hero loses health equal to men die.
I don't. I'm not quite sure that's right. I know what the power is, so I'm looking it up.
All right.
Here, it's
I
not
mean, do
showing
you
up.
have 6 hit points to take, Nate?
Yeah.
Nate, was it a red power?
Yeah.
All right. From which category?
It's Take Time is the name of it. I'm pretty sure the base one.
Think so. It's just getting this document to load.
Yeah. Maybe I just.
Wait, is it give time?
Maybe it's give time?
All right.
Might be give time.
Boost another hero using power. If that hero has already acted for this turn, use your max die.
Okay, so no, I wrote it wrong. That hero does take the damage. You had it right.
Yes, that's what I was about to read through.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so you take the 6 damage and you get to act.
All right. So, like I said, I'm boosting with vitality.
Mhm.
And I'll recover with my men die. So are you okay with vitality and fitness?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And
Oh, well, okay. Is it a power that gets you to attack as well, or
No.
you're just healing?
it's boosting and healing.
Okay.
Nate, are there any boosts laying around?
You get a +3.
All right. All right.
Well?
So I heal 3.
Mm-hmm.
And how much is a 10 for boosting?
That will get you a +3.
All right, so I have a +3 on my next real turn.
Okay.
All right.
Unless,
So-
do you want to do 3 more health? No. I don't know.
No, I have to. Oh, do I get to apply that boost where I want to put it?
Well, remember that boost, if you use it, you lose it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I combine it with a boost from next round?
If they're not exclusive, I think so.
Mine
Yeah.
isn't. Oh, in that case, what does a 7 get me for a boost?
I think that's a +2.
Yeah.
In that case, we will take that. Because that gives me a +5. All right. All right.
Yeah. Now, one thing I'll note that we'll want to think about for the future with the boost is I was looking up the boost stuff in like the playing the game thing, and it suggests that you come up with names for your boosts and your hinders. So, like the here, it's like if you wanted to flavor it of like just focused power, or like you were using like the Kaioken description. So you're
Right.
like, so it's like, oh, it's like so that's kind of like hernia of power there. Or so okay, so you pass to the remaining cultist because he's the only guy left out. He will go ahead and roll his d4. I think he's better off rolling his d4 to boost the big guy. 2. I think anything he rolled would be a...
Yeah, that's a +1.
Yeah. But I think even a 4... Well, no, a 4 would be a +2. Or no, is that the cutoff? And then he will pass to the big guy. Who strategy seems to be working. The big beefy champion is still around and relatively unhurt, so they're still working on evening the odds. So, but his die size is now smaller, or her die size. Right? But 8 damage to Zinlong.
All right.
And 6 damage to Puck.
All right. I'm going to use. I got a reaction. 5 more minutes. So, absorption plus conviction. D8. D10. D8.
Oh, and actually, I forgot. Since that's at a +1, that was actually 9 damage, Nate.
Gotcha. I'm still up.
Alright, I have 11 hit points again.
Okie dokie.
Nice.
So, okay. Even though this is just Lieutenant and some minions, still a reasonably tough fight. I think the whole zombie element makes it a little more difficult. So then we'll go ahead and pass to the happiest, who is going to see about if he can finish Nate off. Probably not. How hurt are you?
I'm at 4.
Okay, so he has to roll max to take you down, but let's see if he can do it. He's a go-getter, I'm sure. He's a squad, new member with everything to prove. Oops. And you proved nothing. Take 1.
Boop. Oh.
Go ahead and take your turn.
Before I forget, though, we are in red.
True. Yep. Oh, wow. So, yeah, they're actually pretty close to destroying them, to dealing with the mist storm. Because basically what they're going to do is dissipate it to where it will be far harder for you to get it back together.
All right. Well, I guess the best thing for me to do is just boost my allies.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie.
So I'm going to do my favorite thing. And let's see if this works. Alright, that's a +3, I think, on everyone.
Alrighty.
Is it exclusive?
No.
Mm-hmm.
So it only affects attacks and overcomes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But I'm going to pass to Jay because I hear he's stockpiling.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see.
Ignore the minion.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so I think I'm going to use. I've renamed it. We don't go down. I'm going to attack using strength. Other nearby heroes in the yellow and red zone recover according to my men die.
Oh, thank you.
That'll be nice.
So,
Maybe.
Evan, strength, close combat?
Yes. That's fine.
All right.
I was looking up the rules for what causes a lieutenant to summarily die.
So, that
If you can do 16 damage to her in 1 hit, she will die regardless.
I currently have a +8.
That seems like a reasonable probability of doing that then.
Let's find out.
Nope, not quite.
Jay.
Still.
Jay.
Yes?
Do you want to try that again?
I have my back issue of We Graduated. Doesn't that let me roll it over again?
No, that was only one comic.
Yeah, so it's like a collection. So the collection would happen after we basically finish the arc of all these people. So we have this is going to be a fairly long arc because I've got a bunch of stuff for you to work on.
But Jay, I can just make you re-roll that.
Okay. What's the penalty?
I take 1 damage.
Okay. You ready for me to go again?
No, actually, I don't take any damage on this one. It just takes my reaction.
Oh,
go ahead and roll again.
All right. And let me add in the +8 again.
Oh. Hey, look
Good
at
on
that!
you. 16.
And
You
we recover more health.
You each recover 2.
I thought it was the mid die.
I'll check. No, because it's not my max die that I'm attacking with. It's my mid die. You each recover my min die. This was a green power I used.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any yellow or red attacks.
I mean, that's still nice.
So.
Whoop, boss is not exempt, but he just gets a regular zombie. The zombie boss. But the scene tracker will not continue because Zombie Zealot is not able to continue the ritual to disperse it.
Right.
So at this point, it's just mop up.
All right then. Nate?
Actually, what's Puck's boost? Or Puck's out of... Never mind, Puck isn't out, huh?
Yeah, because
No.
Alright.
that used her combat, her 5 more minutes ability.
Let us... Actually, you know what? I think, didn't we screw up? I do think I went first, didn't I?
Yeah, because you boosted.
Yeah.
And you weren't the last one. So it's only...
It only lose Puck.
Yep. So it's your action up. There's just the remaining cultist and the zombie left.
If you kill the cultist, we'll deal with 2 zombies.
Well, I mean,
Technically, yeah, it's true. The zombie hasn't acted yet, so he should be over here.
I'm actually going to use Squirrel. Squirrel! And I'm going to take three basic actions. I'm going to attack the cultist. I have to assign die to them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attack the remaining cultist with my min die.
You actually pick after you roll them.
Huh?
You actually pick after you roll them based on what.
Oh, okay. So let me roll this.
So yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to attack the remaining cultist with the min.
Mm-hmm.
The max, I'm going to attack the current zombie. And then when this cultist comes back as a zombie, I'm going to hit that zombie.
Okay. I'll allow that. So because you're basically going thwap, hitting the other zombie, and then as soon as the remaining cultist starts to rise, you go again. So I'll allow
Whack it again.
Yeah.
All your attacks get +3. Remember that.
Mm-hmm. So okay.
So 6.
So yeah, he
7
dies.
and 9.
Okay. So one zombie can potentially live through that.
Yeah. It has to roll higher than a 7.
Nope.
Okay.
Congratulations! You have now, you break out Wager Master's Dustbuster and suck up the remaining mist. So you now have basically a Dustbuster canister full of mist that isn't really doing anything yet. You're probably going to have to wait a bit or figure out something to catalyze it coming to life. But like you said, this may not necessarily be Nightmist. It might be Nightmist the next generation. It might be an entirely new person. It may develop into a baby. Who knows what it's going to end up.
All right.
I've read The Authority. I see what happens when you have a superpowered child that you raise amongst heroes. It goes badly.
Not necessarily.
I mean, look at The Incredibles.
That child is a disaster.
I was going to say, Jack is pretty awful.
I mean, Jack is. The other 2 aren't.
No.
But Jack of all trades is pretty terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they use him as a laser gun.
I mean, that was one of the best scenes in The Boys.
Oh, when he pulled up the baby out of the infirmary?
When he uses it as a gun.
Yes. This thing is diabolical. Now you be good, little tyke, or I'll have to come back and kill you.
Doop, doop. So, alrighty. So we have a canister. I'll have to think about how that ultimately develops. I will go ahead and tell you that it's reading the background stuff from Sentinels, and I'm going to at least stick a little bit to it. Actual Nightmist will not be coming back, but there'll be somebody coming out of it that will hopefully be heroic. I haven't decided yet whether it'll be a baby or it'll be...
I feel like we should give this child to the Harpy.
I'm going to say, not Puck. Don't give it to Puck.
Puck will eat it.
Feed it to the bracelet. There you go.
Like, Puck's going, do you know how many babies I've taken? I have a lot of experience. You should totally give that kid to me. So then we can cross Nightmist off of the missing person list. Sadly, she will not be coming back, but there's hope for the future. So, hold on, I gotta add a detail. I looked through their ridiculous amount of background work, so I have a little something to add about La Commodora being missing, which is that the Chrono Ranger has a map that he got from her that he has no idea what it means and can't make heads or tail of it. So that's something of a lead for her, maybe. Also, you still have Akash Thraya. She's a tree. Don't know if she's coming back from that or anything we could do with that. Stuntman is still missing. Although he's presumably still alive. Don't know. The Scholar is gone. Most people don't remember who that is.
I mean, I don't remember that dude, so I'm not going to go look for him.
You might have a better chance of remembering him than most because of your magical background.
We already did that roll last time. I didn't remember him.
I'd forgotten, yes. And Haka is missing. Now, Haka is more or less completely immortal, so they assume he's not dead. There is a Haka from another universe that is currently around, a female Haka. And she's sort of been working with the Prime Wardens because this stuff happens after the starter kit adventures, which I'm not running you guys through because I've been periodically running them with the other group, which overlaps some.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. So, do you guys have any idea on any of these you'd be interested in investigating?
Well, I'm thinking Haka because he's immortal. We know we just have to find him.
Yes. The trouble is that he may be in another universe as a result of him going to other universes to recruit heroes during the Oblivion Crisis. So it's possible he got stuck in another universe. Which there's not currently really ways to go to the other universes, so that would be difficult, but if you want to try it, it's certainly doable. Like I said, I actually ordered them in order of difficulty. So Akash Thraya of the runs remaining is the easiest. Now, admittedly, that may very well be it's easy because you figure out she's a tree, she's right there, she's not really waking up anytime soon.
I mean, we can fix that.
Also, the question is, before she was Akash Thraya, she was very villainous, so the question is whether you necessarily want her to stop being a tree. But you can think about that.
If we cut down her tree and then make weaponry or bow and arrows or something like that out of her, would they be superpowered?
Not really, but that's probably a sure way to revive her as a villain.
I mean, yeah.
Or a hero fighting you guys, because clearly you're the villains. It should be noted, the tree is actually providing a great deal of infrastructure to Megalopolis after Oblivion's attack. Like, its roots are intertwined with the buildings, keeping them up. It's actually providing electricity, I believe.
Wait, but that means, so if we even bring her back from being a tree, we lose all of that anyway. So why don't we just leave it as it is?
Yeah. That said, people may want to move eventually to normal electrical power instead of tree power, because it's odd. But can worry about that later.
I mean, we got a long time to worry about. She didn't wake up last time for, 400 years?
Yeah. So then you have Stuntman, who is mostly going to be tracking him down and finding out if he's not heroing anymore. He may not be in any shape because he helped defeat Boar the Unstable, and Boar the Unstable, as his name might suggest, exploded and horribly burned Stuntman. So it's unclear. He may just not be physically capable of being a hero anymore. He may be disillusioned with the heroism thing. It's hard to say. Nobody even really knows what Stuntman's real identity was. Actually, no, they know who Stuntman is. They just don't know about his other identity. And then, any of those leads sound particularly interesting? You still want to try and look for Haka.
Well, Puck, what's your opinion?
As long as it's not boring, I'm good with whatever y'all decide.
So not
And it has not been boring as of yet.
Well, I've already found the one that I was interested in.
What about your champion?
Let's go Champion's idea.
All right.
Okay, so Haka. I will think about how you guys can do that for next time.
Unless, do we need to have, like, Le Commodore's power to find Haka?
Actually, that would make a good case. If that would make sense, that the La Paradoxica Magnifica might be able to still bridge timelines with a bit of effort.
Yeah, would that be a better choice, do y'all think?
If we could find a hero that could help us bridge the universes, it would make it easier to find Haka.
Make it easier to get around and do things.
Uh-huh.
All right.
That'll actually also work, and I'll go ahead and tell you out of character, incredibly well for lore reasons that you guys probably won't know about in character, that I found out after reading a ridiculous amount of the transcripts of the podcasts.
Well, not to mention, when we get baby Nightmist, we can age her up real quick.
Bad idea.
Look,
That has never gone wrong.
In the next 5 minutes. Go!
We put her in a time compression vault, or whatever they called it in Dragon Ball Z.
Hyperbolic time chamber?
Yeah, we'll put her in a hyperbolic time chamber, and she'll come out
the
fine.
Pokemon
I mean,
daycare
look,
center.
The hydraulic lion tamer?
Goten and Trunks came out just fine.
Goten never went in there.
Wait, hang on.
Gohan did.
No, Goten went in there with Trunks during the Boo saga.
I forgot all about that.
And they came out just fine. Gotenks wasn't a complete and total asshole.
Okay.
I mean,
Most of the time.
He kind of was, though. Like, if he had actually been...
He absolutely was.
I mean, he was a little
he had
shit.
actually been at least moderately able to put forth appropriate effort immediately, he probably could have at least beaten that form of Boo.
Right. Because, when they said, all right, we're going to do this, boom. All right, so wait on. You're not going to go Super Saiyan 3? No, not really. Why not? Well, I mean, we want to see what we can do in this form. Listen, you asshole, this guy is eating the planet. Kick his ass. Like, I can just imagine Piccolo sitting there staring at all these dumb, stupid fucking kids who could be so amazing, but the most he can do to them is just glare.
Did we lose Jay?
What are you talking about?
Oh.
Jay's
It sounded
still
like
talking.
I thought it sounded like it cut you off completely.
Nope, we heard him talking.
Okay.
But all right, everybody had fun. I
Yeah.
hope. So we'll see about I gotta judge the times. I kind of thought there would be more technical difficulties than we actually had, so I suppose that's good. So we had a slightly shorter game because I was expecting.
We also weren't distracted.
Yeah, usually we will get a lot more distractions. I think it's more like being isolated and we're not physically there. So like we have probably only spent about 10 to 15 minutes chatting about random stuff, whereas normally we tend to do like an hour of doing that.
Yes.
Not wrong.
Not wrong.
I mean, normally, even when we all are at the